morning and happy Tuesday to you all. Welcome to Once Upon a Time Tarot, formerly Coffee and Tarot Time, kind of like a blend of both. I mix my tarot reading styles. So today, if you've noticed, I started releasing the astrological individual monthly readings. Well, that was a mouthful. So in other words, each astrological sign for the month of August. By the end of the week, they'll all be up. So you'll know what to expect for the month of August. You can get out there now and start checking them out. Okay, so as you can see, we start with the Queen of Swords. Now, see how that card's bent? That girl and I have we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot. So when we take it into story time, our Queen of Wands, and again, please don't get caught up in the gender. Our Queen of Swords is our air energy. She's our Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And once upon a time, she realized that not every situation needed to be dealt with dealing with emotions from her heart. Sometimes she had to learn how to invoke her brain, right? We've all been there. So this time, the Queen of Swords was ready. She was ready for whatever was going to come her way because she had been through enough of heartbreak and enough of disappointment that she knew she had the skills to overcome whatever can get thrown her way. And like I like to tell a lot of people when I read for them, I say to them, you've been to school. They call it the school of hard knocks, but let's face it, you've been to school. You've got an education. You're smarter than most. And I want you to all think about that, what you've been through where you don't give yourself credit enough, you don't give yourself credit enough that you can handle situations. I should sit when I record this, but I'm trying to not be so sedentary. I try to walk around and stuff, and then that's why you get the jittery stuff. So anyway, so she knew, the Queen of Swords knew she was ready. And with that, who comes barreling back into her life, but the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is usually, it doesn't always have to be a person, it could be a situation, but it's very erratic, okay? I always use this example for Mr. Knight of Swords. I always say, this person here wants to go help put out the fire, but he doesn't ask directions and that's where the fire is. Like his intentions are good, but he doesn't look at the whole picture. And that was the problem the Queen of Swords had with him. Now, whether it's love, again, it could fit into any area of your life. Doesn't always have to be love, but wherever it resonates, take what resonates, leave the rest. So the Knight of Swords came barreling back in. Now, the first thing you would look at when you looked at the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, you would say, a knight and a queen. Not so much. You know what I'm saying? How many times have we dated knights only to know that we really needed kings? And that's what this Queen of Swords is realizing. But not only that, Mr. Knight of Swords realized, who is she? I don't remember her. She has boundaries. She's not just falling for the same stories that I'm giving her. I'm baiting her because everybody's been baited. Who hasn't gotten that good morning text or I promise you that raise if you do this project? Who hasn't gotten those situations in their life only to be disappointed? So he was left there scratching his head. Probably thought I was going to say something else, did you? So he couldn't understand the new version of her. He couldn't understand why she wasn't who she was. He left her there. Why wasn't she doing what she normally does? She was someone he could depend on. That's why he came back. So he sat there scratching his head, and the non-replying or the almost ignoring really kind of set him off. He didn't know what to expect. So the Queen of Swords, she decided that she was liking this new form of strength she had. She liked the idea that she could actually ignore a text message and walk away, or tell somebody at work, when they asked for something, well, I'll get back to you, but never get back to them. She liked this new power. She liked the fact that she was starting to realize who she was. And it wasn't bothering her. She had no guilt. She didn't say to herself, "Oh, but I'm afraid they're not going to like me." She wanted to make sure she liked herself. That was the main thing. So when I look at this, we take the card of temperance. And that's, to me, is a couple things. It's all about patience. And it's all about choices, and it's all about blending. And we've all had to blend our lives. Either work, family, everything. We're always blending something. But I feel with the Queen of Swords, she fell in love with herself again. Because now she had the strength. Now she had the strength to put up a wall if she needed to be. If she needed be. I can't even talk in full sentences today. And again, I could edit that out, but nope, this is raw. So, moving forward, the message for today, today's Tuesday. What are you going to be presented with that maybe you need to put up your boundaries, or maybe you need to realize who you really are? Because they think you're the same person that they left. But are you? I don't think you are. All right, everyone. This is Once Upon a Time Tarot. I thank you so much for staying through this whole video, if you did. And everybody, have a great Tuesday.